Now, neem is actually an insecticide, so it should not be continuously consumed for the entire year. Just limit it for 3 weeks during the spring when it works the best.
This is What's Your Problem featuring Vasudha Rai.
Hi, this is Vasudha Rai. Welcome back to What's Your Problem, a series where we provide simple, effective, and holistic solutions to the problems that you face today. Today's topic is detox, which is such a hugely misunderstood word. But you see, the body has developed a circadian rhythm over generations, and our body doesn't understand the concept of us polluting our bodies on New Year's Eve or Christmas parties. In fact, our bodies naturally detoxify themselves during the changing seasons. And this is true whether you look at any sort of traditional medicine, be it TCM, which is traditional Chinese medicine, or Ayurveda. If you look at the traditional festivals of detox like Navratri, those also happen during the changing season. So March or October is the ideal time for us to go for a detox. Now, how do we detox from a traditional point of view? We tend to forget that we consume not just through our mouths, but through each and every sense that we have. So the best way to do a detox in this time and age would be through our phones. Again, a really hard ask, guys, not just for me, but for everyone in this room, and I'm sure for you guys as well. But that would ideally be the best sort of detox. So Ayurveda has a lot of traditional rituals to detoxify your senses. For instance, there is Jal Niti that cleans the nasal passage. But of course, this ritual is not for everyone because it requires a certain amount of expertise. But the ritual to clean your eyes should be practiced by everyone and is super easy to do. When you wake up in the morning, first thing you do is wash your hands because we need clean palms, and then pour clean water into your palm, creating a sort of well like this. So you pour the water into this well and then you dip your eye into it, rotate your eyes clockwise and counterclockwise and also in diagonal directions to clean them thoroughly. This will really help cool, calm, and some people even believe improve your eyesight. Not that my eyesight is really good, but it's a wonderful ritual to start your day with. The other ritual that everyone's talking about a lot these days is oil pulling. But you know what? Everyone has got the sequence wrong. People start oil pulling first and then they brush their teeth. You have to brush your teeth, then scrape your tongue to remove the toxins released during the night, and then you do oil pulling. After all, you wouldn't apply moisturizer on a dirty face, would you? But do you know what's the best tool to detoxify your body? It's your breath. In fact, a few months ago, I was in this Ayurvedic workshop where this amazing Ayurvedic practitioner told us that if there is one practice you must do for the rest of your life, it is alternate nostril breathing or Anulom Vilom, which we all know about. What this does is that it cleans your nasal passage, it improves immunity, and in a spiritual sense, it balances the left and right side of the body, which is your sun and your moon side, or your masculine and your feminine side. It also really calms the mind and gives that amazing glow on your skin. Of course, the most common type of detox is taking a break from foods that are hard to digest. Instead, nourish your body with things like cooked vegetables instead of salads, which may be hard to digest for some people and may also cause bloating. And of course, along with that, you can have fresh fruits, pseudo grains like amaranth and quinoa, and of course, easy to digest carbs such as sweet potato. One of my favorite detoxifying herbs is neem, which is also one of the most cooling herbs in Ayurveda because of its bitter flavor. In fact, traditionally, we are supposed to eat 5 neem ke kopal, which is basically baby neem leaves, for a duration of 3 weeks during spring when the season changes. First thing in the morning on an empty stomach. Now, if you find neem hard to consume, you can consume it with a little bit of honey. The other way to consume neem is to crush a couple of neem leaves in hot water and drink it as a tea after meals. And while we are on the subject of a detox, why not take a break from your 10-step skincare routine and keep it really minimal? I really enjoy using the simple refreshing face wash, which is extremely hydrating as it does not contain soap. It also contains ingredients such as vitamin E and provitamin B5 to nourish and hydrate your skin. So keep it simple, be minimal, and get the detox that you so richly deserve. If you like this episode, then do share it with friends and family who really need that detox. And don't forget to subscribe to Be Beautiful for all things beauty and wellness.